Okay, we are all back. We are all ready to learn. Okay, so now we are going to read Stop Intensive Farming. Kids, you ready to learn? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I am going to read you the story, and you are on your own after that. I will give you 10 minutes to answer the remaining questions. Hang on. Answer the remaining questions. Check over everything, and then we're going to begin to draft our essay. Okay. Pay attention. Kid, what did you do, babe? Can we focus? Follow along. Cheyenne, you ready? Ready to follow along? I'm in my popcorn region. You better follow along. What is the best way to feed the world? Some people argued that intensive farming is the answer. Intensive farming grows crops in a big way. Modern machines are used on enormous farms. These farms produce large amounts of food both quickly and cheaply. Yet, is it worth the harm that intensive farming is doing to our environment? No. It is important to stop intensive farming now to protect our earth. Kid, read. Nope. Paragraph 2, first sentence. Go along.
There are many problems with the intensive farming. Some have to do with the chemical scientists have developed, such as fertilizer. The same crop is grown year after year on the same field. These plants eventually drain the soil of nutrients. Nutrients are the food plants need to grow. Then farmers must feed the soil in their fields with fertilizer.
Good. Over time, some of the fertilizers seep through the soil and end up in our water sources. Fertilizers can promote the growth of tiny plants and bacteria. These plants and bacteria use up most of the oxygen in the water. Fish and other creatures die because they cannot breathe. This is pathetic and unacceptable. Are these positive or negative words?
Negative.
Woo-wee. Okay. To prevent this, paragraph 4, for those of you who lost your spot, Colby, paragraph 4. To prevent this, farmers might use other scientific advances. For example, they could use thermal imaging cameras. These cameras take aerial photographs of crops as they ripen. Healthy and diseased crops show up in different colors. Oh, that's cool. With this information, farmers know exactly where to use the fertilizer. They can use small amounts on the parts of the fields that need it. This won't purify our water sources, but it's a start. On large farms, insects can spread quickly across the fields, destroying crops as they feed. To keep insects away, many farmers spray chemicals called pesticides on their fields, in paragraph 5. Traces of these chemicals are often found in our food and water. Researchers conducted a 10-year study found that 97% of water samples showed small amounts of one or more pesticides. Ew. It is plain to see that these chemicals are bad for the environment. They are bad for our health too. Farmers should find other ways to control pests. They could use pesticides to break down harmless substances. Onions and marigolds have strong smells that many insects do not like. Oh, I remember that sentence, don't you? I believe we highlighted it, didn't we, y'all? Cool. Farmers could grow these common plants between their crops. This would get rid of pests naturally. Paragraph 7. Intensive farming, Colby, may work for a while, but it cannot last forever. Over time, intensive farming destroys the environment. We need to find a better way to feed our world. Stop intensive farming now, before it's too late. Okay, go ahead, answer your questions. I'm going to start a timer on the board. Do not just sit idly. I want you to answer the questions. If there is time left, I want you to go over and check over. Get to it. Watch yourself. To the rest, you should end up with 11. Okay. 7. Did you do that? Did you number them? Should be 11. You did this, 11. You did that. You're tricking me, boy. What? What? Just count on. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're done. Awesome sauce. Okay. So, if you are done, please take out your laptops, log into GoFormative, and record your answers. Your multiple choice answers. Okay? That's all we're doing. We're starting our essay tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, what about the essay?
form, but it records your answers. Okay, let me find it real quick. Yes, kid.
Do we need a markers?
Not at the moment. Right now, you're just recording your answers.
But do we still need it anymore?
Yeah, you will need it, yes. Yes. Okay. Intensive form and cold read. All you're doing is you're recording your multiple choice. And this is your chance to go over your answers. Thank you.